Somebody call the law. Somebody call the law. It got to be illegal for me to be so wrong.
What up, though, Heist man? The folk talk that talk, ghetto news and opinions. Man, what's going on with the WWE and Westside Gunn? Boom, boom, boom. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Westside Gunn from Griselda. He a big advocate for WWE and wrestling all together, man. They didn't kick him up out of there, though. Up out of Monday Night Raw, they said, man. He said it, yo. And they sent him a cease and desist. This crazy, man, because I seen him at plenty of WWE events, plenty of AEW events. What did he have? I think he was a part of HOG. What's his name? Hog Wrestling, House of Glory. Him and Master P, they had some dealings with it back in the days, man. But yo, this crazy, man. Hold on. This is it right here. Allegedly, they're kicking him out, and they sent him a cease and desist for his covers, for some of his music he been doing, man. And he said he made fucking wrestling cool again. Like, it was for nerds and corny people, which is it is. I know a whole bunch of them to do wrestling reviews and shit, and they corny and they nerds. Big shout out to them. But he brought the rap element into it, and I fuck with it because of that, man. Hold on, he put this little statement out right here, man. Look at this right here. He said, for years, I mean, nobody with 2 feet has spent the amount of money I spent supporting and pushing the brand. Hold on, I gotta open this. Pause. I can't read this like this. Hold on, let me open it up. Here we go. He said, I can remember I sat in the front row every big show, literally all the good times it brought to my life. At the point when I started making music, I incorporated in everything like Wu-Tang did with karate. And that is true. If you listen to some of his music, you listen to a lot of his music, man, he got a lot. I'm talking about a lot of wrestling references in there. A lot of this, just like he said, what Wu-Tang did with karate, kung fu and shit like that, is all of his music, man. I'm talking about he got songs with SummerSlam '88. That's one of them. I love that song too, man. Cruiserweight Coat, Peter Luger. I'm talking about he got a lot of music, man, and they got a whole bunch of wrestling sound bites, clips. Is that why he in trouble for doing that? I always figure they allow him to do it because he had all the shows. I'm talking about front row, man. I'm talking about it's plenty of I'm talking about any NXT events, pay-per-views, PLEs, whatever. I've always seen Westside Gunn there. Like I said, I also seen him in some AEW events also. And I don't know if this they getting back at him from doing that, but I'm talking about, like, he got so many. I'm talking about, yo, let's see some of these covers, man. Like this is his fourth rope. We all know that's Hogan and Flair. This Virgil. I told Virgil, right prick on my brick. Hey, yo. That ain't the same Virgil you talking about, though, but y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Look at this. This Psycho Sid, the Sid Vicious. Boom, boom, boom. I even heard, what's the boy's name? The Lucha Bros. What's the Ray Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. I heard them on one of his songs even before they got to the WWE. He said Ray Lewis, it's not Ray Lewis, Ray Phoenix and something. Boom, boom, boom. They even doing his sign. I mean, he saying his code words. I'm talking about, man, this is crazy that they'll kick him up out of there for that, man, and give him a cease and desist. I mean, you is using you ain't putting their face on there except this one, you know. This really his face. This is really his face. But I'm saying, like, stuff like this, like, he take a lot. He do art, man. He is an artist. He is a real artist. Westside Gunn is, man. I'm talking about fashion art, musical art. Like, he dope, man. He in my top 10 of musicians right now, or artists right now, because he do a lot, man. But I just didn't like it, man, that they'll do that to him, man. They'll kick him up out of there. Look, he getting escorted out of there. He getting, like, and he said he spent bread on these seats, man. Hold on, man. Let's see this. Pause. Open this back up, because I ain't finished reading this. Countless people next who's not even fans for real. He said, I watched that same company sit countless of people next to me who's not even fans, that didn't even exist. You know, he didn't act like it. I can understand that he being there, going to see his shit, and he seeing people that don't want to that's not really a part of WWE just people trying to get clout off of it, and that's what they doing. Like, he really there to watch wrestling shit, and they'll send somebody in there just to stand up and wave at him and stuff, man. So I thought that was always crazy, and he making a good point, man. He said, I was straightened to take everything out of my music, which only did to pay homage. The whole catalog would be demolished, and everybody knows how hard I worked on becoming. I work coming from Buffalo. Supporting being a real fan hurt me because I stayed quiet and still like a crazy man sat in front row because I love the culture. Damn, so they've been telling him to take his stuff out of the music for a minute, and he still went there. He said, I even just went viral for spending $50K on sweets on my soul. So I only been respectful. I tried having conversations with one individual because he's causing all these unnecessary cases. To be honest, he hates seeing young black successful entrepreneurs. Okay, that's another thing. We already know who that is. Who we talking about? Trips. Is he talking about Trips? Let's see. What else? Monday Night Raw starts at 8 o'clock. So I was kicked out at 8:03 after spending $5K for seat plus travel, hotel, etc. in his own city. Absolutely nothing. No lie. The kid in my heart broke. Said the kid in me heart broke that day. He said I put a billboard up on the $1 Million Man billboard. He did. Show Virgil love, culture. I'm just reading through this, paraphrasing it. Fourth Row, I think that's his company he got now. Ain't that what you call it come from? What's my man name? What's my man name? The Zilla Fatu? Ain't Zilla Fatu from there? That's crazy, man. Hold on. Except for my coffee. So I said I'm trying to see if there's any more pertinent information. He says it's about to be it's not about the money. We're going to keep pushing the culture, and I'm going to be honored. The John Bishop and the trilogy cover. Okay, so they ain't really saying too much more. But damn, man, that's crazy that they getting him for this. He making money off their images and stuff. I can understand that, but like, he pushing the culture forward, man. He had people going there and being a part of it that had nothing to do with it, or wanted to be a part of it, and got people into liking it, man. Like, listening to his music, looking at his album covers, you like, oh shit, I know him. That's Hulk Hogan or something like that. That's crazy for them to try to for them to do that, to give him a cease and desist. He pushed the culture forward, man. He pushed the culture forward. He brought a lot more eyes to the product, man. Like, I don't know, they trying to, if they just doing it because he a black man doing it, but he is. I do got to reiterate that he is using some of their content, pictures that he didn't take with his own camera, and sound bites and clips. I heard, what's his name? I heard plenty of WWE content inside of his music, man. I'm talking about, like, probably if you listen to a whole catalog, if you listen to 50 songs and every 4 songs gonna have a wrestling reference in it or a wrestling clip, somebody in the background. I'm talking about, you hear Macho Man, not Macho Man. I heard Macho Man clips inside of there. I heard $1 Million Man, Better Rich. I heard I see the Lucha Brothers. It's so much, man. Just go listen to his music, you'll hear it, man. And I like that reference, or what he said that he did with wrestling, what Wu-Tang did with karate movies, man. But that's the news and that's the story, man. That's all I got to know about it. I'm gonna find out more if any more information come out. But Westside Gunn, he been sent a cease and desist from Monday and kicked out of Monday Night Raw, man, for using their content basically. And they just want to see a young man get money, yeah. It's messed up. I go live on Fridays. Holla at your boy, Heist Man the Foe. Talk that talk, ghetto news and opinions.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
All right. This time, but I'll be back, and sooner than you think. Wherever there's prejudice, ignorance, inequality, I'll be there.